Hello everyone on the channel. Today I want to tell you about a wonderful day we spent together with the Pedersoli Shooting Academy and my subscribers. If you watch my channel and still don't know Davide Pedersoli, well, I don't know where you've been until now. Clearly, it's perhaps the most prestigious and famous company in Italy and in the world that produces replicas of muzzle-loading firearms. Muzzle-loading is truly a fascinating world. However, many people who might be interested in entering this world, who maybe already shoot a lot with regular breech-loading firearms, even reload, can still find some difficulties when approaching muzzle-loading. Muzzle-loading firearms require different specific procedures compared to the ones we already know. And so the company, together with certified instructors, organizes days like this where you learn how to use these firearms. And together with them, I organized a day like this specifically for my subscribers. I'll tell you in advance that one of my goals in presenting this video is to organize another day like this together with the company in the future, maybe in central or southern Italy. While in the north, muzzle loading is very popular and there are a lot of volunteers interested in this world, in the center and south there are a bit fewer. And we want to introduce this wonderful world to as many people as possible in our country. A typical day at the Shooting Academy starts first of all with theory. There are legal issues to discuss. What is the status of muzzleloader replicas, how they can be purchased, and the powder? As for technical and theoretical knowledge, especially ignition systems, we saw two of them, flint and percussion. Although if you watch my channel, you should know well that these are not the only systems that have been historically developed. They are definitely the ones most commonly used today in replicas and competitions. We have also talked extensively about various procedures. For example, how you can check the loading status of a muzzle-loading weapon since you can't open a bolt and check if there are cartridges inside. In short, a lot of fundamental information for the proper handling and use of this type of weapon. In the afternoon, we moved on to practice at the outdoor shooting range. We shot different firearms which represented some of the choices you can make in this world. A flintlock long gun, a percussion long gun, and a percussion pistol.
The British pistol with a French-style set trigger. Let's see.
Click forward trigger, click forward trigger. Obviously, like all dueling pistols, you put your life at dawn in the hands of this weapon. It had to have a trigger.
Precise. And sure, let's give it a try.
Try to hold the barrel with this hand. Okay, very good. That way you keep it slightly raised. Perfect. Place the patch as much as possible in the center of the muzzle. Meanwhile, the French are advancing.
All right, a hammer blow. A hammer blow. Here we go. He won again.
The steel. All right, very good. Then ball starter, yes.
1.
2, 2, and
Finally.
the steel.
Here's the ramrod.
We use this rod for practice, so we don't use the original rod, which is decent.
2.
3.
The weapon is in an offensive position, of course. Ready? We cock the hammer fully. Then with the left hand, we operate the step on the French one.
Operated.
I'm ready. Now you're ready.
Go to the aiming point. Try to stay 4 or 5 sights below the black and shoot
Yes, gently.
gently, a little small.
But always. And
Search.
we are here with Alessandro, one of the participants, one of the channel subscribers. Was it your first time shooting with black powder? The first time. And tell me, how was it? Because it's definitely different, right? We've talked until now about how everything is different. What impressed you the most and what were you expecting? And were any of your impressions confirmed?
But I expected it to be more, how can I say, like a cannon shot, but instead it's similar to a modern weapon.
The recoil is pretty light. This firearm is big, but the recoil is pretty light.
Exactly. Instead,
Were any of your preconceptions confirmed when you came here? Anything else? Any other observations?
but honestly, I like them. They're accurate. I expected them to be much less accurate, but since they're rifled, they're probably accurate. It's also fun to basically make your own ammunition.
Each shot requires its own reload.
Exactly. In my opinion, it's an interesting thing to do because let's say if someone goes to the shooting range just to load and shoot like that, no, but if someone wants to spend a little time on it.
So if you have time to spare, good idea. Just to comment, as we were saying, on one hand, the powder is in smoke. The muzzle always pointed at the target. Here we just have to drop it inside the muzzle of the weapon. That's also the charm of these beautiful ones. Exactly, exactly. So let's put one in. Here it is. All right, stacker. Okay, should I do another one? Yes. All right. Damn, the trigger is really light anyway. Exactly. A little higher. Okay. 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 Then ours. Then ours. Then semolina. Here it is. Then our lubricated patch. But is it completely inhibited? Yes, this one is completely. Let's put it here as well, right in the center. Let's take a ball. Let's try to put it right in the center. Here we go. Our starter. We give it a whack. That's how we do it. Go ahead. Thank you. Here we go. Better. But in it goes. Even further in. And finally all the way to the bottom. So I'll sit down. Mostly because if I stand up, I'm literally too high up. I end up too high, let's put it that way. Oh! Cap. Here it is. Open the other caps with the lid. Sure, good observation. Let's not forget to do that. Look, I'm closing the powder too. Okay. Now. I cock the hammer, and when I'm ready, I set the set trigger and go. We're here with Marco, one of our participants. You shoot a lot with regular cartridges, with modern weapons. You use the R15 self-loader, but with black powder it was your first time.
First time ever. Tell us your impression. Well, it's a very strange feeling because the weapon basically has no recoil.
A lot of people are telling us this because they look big, but the recoil is low, it's minimal.
It doesn't kick back. The effect is very cinematic. It's like a pirate cannon explosion. But the surprising thing is the accuracy. I didn't expect it. I had 2 weak shots, but not all 3 were weak. I didn't expect such high accuracy.
Also because I would say there's the stereotype, the inaccurate Napoleonic musket, but rifled barrel weapons with these slightly more advanced triggers are like lasers.
The shots went where I wanted. The trigger, especially the 2 with the set trigger, the trigger is so light. You don't even have to pull the trigger. Just thinking about it makes the gun fire.
Which of the 3 did you like best?
Out of the 3, the one I liked the most was the percussion carbine.
The percussion carbine, how come?
Because it's more practical, closer to my way of shooting, even though the flintlock carbine was fascinating.
There you go.
A firm tap, straight to the long part.
All right, nice and light at the...
Damn, that's nice.
Fantastic.
And package.
Okay, since it's made of aluminum, I might not even need to use the muzzle protector, but we have it.
Better to have it.
Just to be safe.
Get a little momentum and push, then give it a tap.
Here you go.
Better to have it.
Perfect.
Let's remove the pin and we need to prepare the primer. Half cock.
Half cock. Okay, it's ready. Put it in the flash pan. Okay, now we'll put it on the vent.
I can close the frizzen.
Okay, I'm cocking the hammer.
And I'm ready to fire.
I'm gonna cock it. Watch out, it shoots low. Low.
All right.
Officials at the base of the NEF.
Another one of our participants, you've definitely seen his weapons because it's an amazing collection. He's a very passionate collector, but he had never fired with black powder. Damn.
It's true.
Tell me your impressions and feelings.
It's fun. It's something different.
Is there something that surprised you in particular?
It's a different kind of fast. There's a reason you have a slow rhythm. It's not frantic like shooting a semi-automatic. That's a phrase. Here it's calm, you reflect, you reload. You have to be very meticulous in doing the operations because skipping a step could be very dangerous for you and for others. But for the weapon, it has its own charm, the charm of the old style.
Which of the three weapons we tried today did you like best?
Well, to use definitely the percussion rifle.
With the percussion.
I imagine with the percussion, though, the charm of the side flash of the thing, just like the Piedra Foca.
The Flintstone is wonderful.
Antonio had already shot black powder, but he also took the opportunity to get to know us. Flintstone is wonderful. Thank you very much.
Together we ate, we shot, and maybe you refined your skills with black powder and learned a bit about flint.
Abbiamo mangiato, abbiamo sparato e
Did you post in the group today?
It's more systematic. I mean, before it was a bit about anecdotes. There was an older gentleman than you who would explain things to you. Now the explanation is organized, so you have a beginning and an end. It's a process, so that's good.
In my opinion, there's a strange mix in black powder between science and esoteric alchemy and how it works. Which of the three weapons we tried today did you like the most?
The one I was least able to hit the target with, I mean the flintlock one.
Yes, and what did you like about it?
It's more evocative. Obviously, you have that toy. Come on.
Obviously, at the end of this day, we moved on to the diplomas and the traditional group photo. It was truly an amazing day. I really want to thank the Pedersoli Shooting Academy with its instructors and everyone who participated. I had decided to make this event available only to subscribers, not because the €3 from the subscription make a difference to me, but because I wanted to keep the level high. Only people who were truly interested and would actually show up, and that's exactly what happened. There was really a lot of enthusiasm. It was a great pleasure for me to meet the channel's biggest fans in person. I really had a great time. Let me know in the comments what you think about a day like this. And above all, if you live especially in central or southern Italy, would you be interested in spending a day like this, discovering this incredible world of black powder? That's all from me for today, and as always, I'll see you next time.